Welcome, Ultimate DIYers. Today I'm back out at the Colorado cabin working, and I'm kind of in between waiting for materials. So I decided to crawl up the mountain behind the cabin. Let me give you a little view. You can't see the cabin any longer. I don't know if the video gives you any justice of just how steep it is, but the cabin is way down there. The main reason, and by the way, breathing hard, I'm a lowlander from Texas, not used to the altitude yet. There are bears out here. I do have my side on them just in case. Unfortunately, I do not have any bear spray with me, which probably would be a great idea because there are so many bears around here and it'd be better. But I wanted to actually get a view of the, you can probably see it behind me, the observation tower. You may not be able to see it here, but I'll take some. There it is, right up above my head. So I will give you some close-up of that. Wanted to kind of see what it looks like from down here, because I did go up in one of the previous videos and show you that observation tower up close. But I wanted to kind of look around. I have found some deer scant poop, whatever you call it, for a deer. I did find some of that out here, so I've definitely got deer trails all through here, which also means it's probably bear trail. The little marker straight ahead is the actual National Forest marker. Beyond that marker is my customer, Mr. Dixon's property. So right now I'm standing on national land, but real quick I'll be back on his land. Big thing you got to watch for around here too is reptiles and snakes. It's trying to set out and get into the sun. So if you read the sign here, it's letting you know that property is National Forest land behind the sign. Everything back that way. Now in the video, I'm sure it does not give you guys the depth of just how steep this really is. Probably looks like it's pretty gradual, but in reality, it is definitely steep, I should say, not necessarily deep. I see a lot of foot marks, hoof marks more than likely, from the deer, and you can tell this is a deer trail. Kind of, you can follow it just on up and around, and I'll see if I can find some deer scant for you. There's going to be some here somewhere, but you can see where they tore everything up pretty good walking through here. Now this is areas I'd be very careful and always look down. When you're out here walking in the woods, don't ever step on these things and walk on them, because they'll break. You'll end up snapping an ankle and you're stuck. So you always step over, but keep your eyes down and be watching for anything on the ground that'll strike your feet or ankles. If I was going very far in here, I would have snake boots on to help protect my ankles. So there are deer trails all over the place, which means there's definitely going to be bear around here. They love to eat deer if they can get a hold of them, which, if you know anything about bear, they can run extremely fast, they can climb, they can swim. It's pretty hard to get rid of them. So they're definitely out here. Like I said, I did find a lot of deer scant as well as I'm walking through here, as my wife likes to call it, deer poop. So there's definitely some of that, but I'm going to go ahead and probably head back down. I'm not really climatized yet to this area, and like I said, I'm breathing a little hard. Head hurts a little bit, so I don't want to overdo it. But I just thought I'd let you guys see a little bit. And by the way, I believe these berries down here are the berries that the deer eat, if it's like the berries in Texas, which it looks like it is. And that's probably why this whole area, if you look below me, on top of this part of the mound where I'm at, is so worn down, because I think they get up here and they lay here. So anyway, that's where we're at this point, and just thought I'd let you guys see a little bit of it. Okay, so now in this area, we are got a lot of, matter of fact, here you go, right here. Here is the deer skin that I was talking about. I knew there was going to be some here. So you know they're in this area, but keep in mind, they're always going to be bear around where there's deer. There's the cabin. I'm almost back down to the cabin. Just got to get through this heavier brush. So we're going to go ahead and move forward and try to pick our path nice and slow and watch for anything that may strike at us. Snakes, there's more deer scant, but snakes are extremely good camouflagers, and they can camouflage themselves and be hiding. So you have to be really, really cautious so that you are not putting your foot right where you're going to get hit. This is a perfect example of a log that you don't want to walk on. It's rotted. Fall through that and you're liable to be stuck out here. Yeah, so I try to walk around them. If there is a log opening, watch the opening in case something has crawled inside of it. There's the cabin again. Getting very close. Like I said, I'm sure in the video, it's just like everything else. Size when it comes to mountains and things do not show up very well. But it is much steeper than one would realize watching the video if you were actually out here. Especially for us low-lying Texas boys. So, coming up on the cabin. Finished the decks already about a month ago, and we're going to be working on the siding, trying to get that ready before winter hits. They get an awful lot of snow here. Here we go. And we are now back down to the starting point, and we'll turn around. Where we were at was way up the hill there, or mountain. You tell I'm from Texas, I keep trying to call them hills. But till next time, see ya. Can't even see the cabin anymore. It's so far down. But I wanted to get up here. Well, hell, that was a lot of fun. Don't want to trip and get hurt on out away from the cabin up on the hill. Luckily I fell towards the hill and not down the hill.